Good morning, guys. So we are ready for Saxon Phonics lesson 122 today. All right, so we are going to go ahead and warm up by saying our letter name cards. Are you ready? So we have final syllable T-I-O-N. And we have digraph U-E, diphthong O-U, ghost, digraph K-N, trigraph I-G-H, trigraph, TCH, digraph or diphthong OW, trigraph, DGE, digraph AY, diphthong OY, digraph EY, digraph AW, final syllable DLE, digraph EA, digraph AU, digraph IE, ghost, digraph GN, combination AR, digraph AI, digraph OA, final syllable GLE, combination QU, final syllable BLE, combination WH, ghost, digraph WR, digraph PH, diphthong OI, and then final syllable FLE. All right, let's try right here. Are you ready? Toy, oi, diphthong OY, pie, I, digraph IE, rain, A, digraph AI, faucet, ah, digraph AU, straw, ah, digraph AW, shield, E, digraph IE, phone, F, digraph PH, horse, or, combination OR, bird, combination IR, reef, ghost, digraph WR, lotion, shun, final syllable TION, steak, A, digraph EA, mouse, ow, diphthong OU, thread, digraph EA, gnat, ghost, digraph GN, cow, ow, diphthong OW, patch, trigraph TCH, leaf, E, digraph EA, light, I, trigraph IGH, key, E, digraph EY, candle, dull, final syllable DLE, glue, U, digraph UE, soap, O, digraph OA, hook, digraph OO, bridge, J, trigraph DGE, star, R, combination AR, knot, ghost, digraph KN, oil, OI, diphthong OI, well, W, combination WH, and giraffe, J, soft G. Very good. All right, so you're going to echo the words I say and listen for the sound in the medial position, so in the middle. Are you ready? T, all, sm, all. What did you hear? T, all, sm, all. That's right, you heard that ah sound, okay? Look at these words. We don't have any O's in these words, so what letter do you think is making that ah sound? All, t, all, sm, all. That's right. When a letter A comes before an L, it often makes the ah sound, okay? So if it's right in front of an L, it might sound like an O instead of an A. Is there anything else you notice about these words? All of these words follow the floss rule. Look at the end. Ball. You only hear one L, but it has a double L, okay? Remember, that's because it's after a short vowel. Okay, you're going to echo these words and listen for the sound in the middle. Are you ready? W-ond, w-osp, w-och. What do you hear in the middle? W-ond, w-osp, w-och. That's right, you hear that ah sound. Okay, the A makes the ah sound after the letter W. The letter W is a bossy letter that makes lots of letters take on different sounds, more like the WH. So if the A is in front of an L or after a W, sometimes it's going to make that ah or the O sound, okay? All right, let's try one more. Are you ready? Listen for the sound in the middle. Squad, squash, squabble. What did you hear? Squad, squash, squabble. That's right, you heard that ah sound again. Look at the word. Squash, squad, squabble. When A comes after combination QU, it can make that ah sound too. So when you come to a word and you're sounding it out and you have an A and it doesn't sound right, if that A is in front of an L, behind a W, or behind that QU, it might make that ah sound. So wallet is the picture card for the letter A that makes the ah sound. There's not a name for it like the schwa sound. So if it makes the ah sound, because listen, wallet, and wallet's special because look, it comes after the W and then all and before the L. So it actually follows two of those rules. When we find an A that makes that short O sound, we're going to put 2 dots on top just to show us that that's the different sound. Because remember, we have 4 different ways to make the A sound now. We have A, remember like apple, which is a short A. We have A, like a long A, like in A sneaky E, or it can say like our schwa sound, like in banana, or it can say ah, like in wallet, that short O sound. So A can be very tricky. So on our letter cards, we actually did not add a letter name card here because we've had the letter A since the beginning. You guys know what it looks like. We did have to add a letter picture card though. So do you see where it's at? That's right. It's right under pie. You see wallet. So we're going to say wallet, ah. And then we're going to say A because we don't have an A, but when we do it, let's put our 2 dots on top so we know it's a special A because it doesn't have a name like schwa A, okay? So we'll say wallet, A, and put the 2 dots, okay? All right. We are going to work on some word families now that have those patterns, okay? So right here, this is one of our sight words, and it says all, and you can hear that short O at the beginning. So in front of all, if I put an M, I'm going to have the word mall. Very good. What if I move it and change it to an F? Fall. Perfect. What if I change it to an H? Hall. Good job. What if I change it to a W? Wall. Very good. And then we're going to put some blends in front of it too. What if I put that S in that sm blend in front of it? Small. Good job. We also learned that that A can make that W sound after W, right? So let's try to make some words that has after the W sound. What if, I'm going to make this one super tricky because it's going to have one of our trigraphs. What if it has trigraph, TCH at the end? So now I have watch. Watch. Very good. But look, if I put another, since it's not behind a W, look what happens. Patch. Patch. Remember, it makes that sound after the W. Okay? All right, let's try another one. If I have W and I put SP, I've got wasp. Wasp. Now, if I sounded it out and accidentally made the short vowel sound, look what happens. Wasp. Wasp. I'd say that doesn't sound right. And then I could look and say, wait, I have a W, so I can try that short O, and then I would try it as wasp, and it could make sense, okay? So remember, it's okay if you forget at the beginning, because you can always go back and try another sound. It's just like EA, where sometimes we have to flip and try a different way if it doesn't make sense. All right. So we are going to go ahead and get out our activity sheet so we can practice making that special A sound, okay?
All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and start our lesson for today. And to remember, we were talking about the A that makes the ah sound, like in wallet. And we know that it makes the ah sound because we put those 2 dots at the top. So we're going to start with some spelling sounds. So if I make the qu sound, what are you going to use to spell that? That's right, you need the Q and the U. What about the w sound? W, very good. What if you hear that w right at the beginning of a word? It's usually going to be WH, very good. How about sh? SH, good job. And then like thimble. TH, perfect. What about the or sound? Or. OR, very good. What about R if I just hear R? I spell it with AR. That's right, it's got that silent A. All right, what if I want to spell the ch sound? Ch. That's right, it's CH, but then remember we learned it can be CH or trigraph TCH at the end. Okay? What about the sound? ER, good job, or it could just be R. What about the k sound? That's right, it can be K or C in the middle or at the beginning of a word. Then it can be ending CK after a short vowel, KE after a long vowel, K after a consonant, and then C if it's a multisyllabic word like plastic. All right, and then what about the sound? H, good job. All right, so on number 11, we are going to try to spell the word ball. Ball. So what do you hear? B, then that ah. So it sounds like an O, but remember it's got the the L behind it. So it's going to be an A. Very good. Ball. Okay, what if I take the word ball and I want to change it to small? So SM, very good, then ah. So it sounds like an O, but it's got that behind it, so it's going to be a A. SMAL, very good. All right, so we learned that ah sound is a lot of times an A in front of the L, but remember the ah sound behind a W is sometimes an A too. So what if I want to spell the word watch? Watch. I have W, very good. Then that ah, since it's behind a W, it's actually the A, and then the ch, the TCH, because this is a short vowel sound, okay? All right, let's try another one. What about wall? Wall. I have W, then that ah. It sounds like an O, but then look, it's got that So not only is it behind a W, but it's in front of the L sound, so it's going to be an A. And then let's try squash. Squash. So I've got that squa sound, squa. Squa is actually 3 letters together. Remember, it blends together, S-Q-U. Squa. Then I have that ah, sh, S-H. Now remember, after S combination Q-U, sometimes it's an A that makes that ah sound, squash. All right, let's look at number 16 and see how we would code number 16. Okay, what do you see that you have? That's right, we have trigraph, TCH. And remember, we're going to cross off that T because we can't hear it. Now look, we have an A, but it's behind a W, so we're going to put those 2 dots because listen when I sound it out. Watch. Watch. Does that make sense? No. How about watch? Watch. It makes the O sound, so I have to put the 2 dots. All right, on number 17, what do you see that we need to code? That's right, we have that ED ending I need to box off. Then what else? That's right, I see a QU that I need to put together as a combination, and I see digraph SH that I need to underline. Now look though, I have an A behind that QU. So if I sound it out as just a short A, look what happens. Squash. Squash. Is that right? No, since it's behind the QU, we're going to put those 2 dots to say squash. Squash, and then add the ED, squashed. Now, do I say squashed? No, I say squashed. It makes the t sound at the end. Remember, that ED can make 3 different sounds. All right. Now I have the word hallway. What do I see in hallway that I need to code? Well, first off, it's 2 words, so I need to divide it up between those 2 words. Okay, and then my first word, I have an A in front of an L, so remember, it's probably going to make that ah sound. The other way you can look at it is if you look carefully, it's got the all sight word in there. All, and I know the all makes that ah sound. Okay, what about the next part? You've got digraph AY that I need to underline, that's right. Because A, it's a long A, silent Y. Hallway, very good. How about in the next word, small? Remember again, it has that sight word ALL in it. So I know that A is going to make the ah sound. So I need to put 2 dots on it. I've got that double L. I don't have to say ooh. It's going to blend together. So now I have small. Good job. And the next one, it's very similar to the last one. So we're going to put those 2 dots on front of on the A, because it's going to make the ah sound. I only need 1 L. So wall. So I had watch, squashed, hallway, small, and wall. So which one matches? That's right, I need to draw a line to watch. All right. On number 21, what do you see? Well, it's got that combination WH that just sticks out, doesn't it? So we need to go ahead and connect that together. And then look, it's got I, consonant, E. So long I, silent E. While. Very good. All right, what about the next word? This is actually a compound word, teenage. So we're going to break it apart. And then my first word, teen, what does it have in it? It has that digraph EE. So that means 1 long E, 1 silent E. Okay? So teen. And then over here, this is an A consonant E word. So long A, sneaky E. But look, I've got that GE together. So I know that G has got to be soft. It's going to say J since it's in front of an E. So age, teen age. Very good. All right, what about your next one? Ooh, I see you, sneaky E. So long U, sneaky E. Again, it's got that GE at the end. So that G, since it's in front of an E, is always going to say J. So huge. Very good. All right, on number 24, what do you see? Trigraph. IGH. Very good. So that's a long I, sneaky G, sneaky H. What else does it have? That's right. Ghost. Digraph. KN. So that K we don't hear. So the only sounds in this whole word that we have left are night. Night. Very good. And then our last word, tight rope. So I have to divide it up between the words. So tight and then rope. And what does it have? Trigraph. IGH. So long I, sneaky G, sneaky H. So tight. And then over here we've got that O consonant E. Long O, sneaky E. Rope. Tight rope. So I had while, teenage, huge, night, and tightrope. So which one matches the picture? That's right, this type of knight. When we talk about this type of knight that has the armor on, it's KN. If I left that K off and just had NIGHT, remember that's like night, like when we say nighttime. All right, on the back, we have some words and we have some nouns and some verbs. So remember, our nouns are kind of easy to locate, or our verbs, because they have that ing. It's something we're doing. So I have saving, making, sleeping, watching. Those are my verbs. And then I have some other nouns like boy, girl, sandwich, cat, fish, baby. So we're going to try to make some sentences out of this, okay? So let's just look at what's going on. What is our girl doing? So here's my girl right here. What is she doing? She's making a sandwich. Very good. So I can say the girl, so then I can say that I used girl, is making, so I used making, and then what's she making? A sandwich. Very good. And make sure I put that period at the end. So look, I used 3 words already. Okay? So we're going to try one more, and then I want to see if you guys can make one by yourself. I see my cat over here. Okay, so I can use the word cat. So what is the cat doing? That's right, it's watching. It's watching the fish. So I can say the cat is, and then I can look at watching so I know how to spell it. Watching the, and then my last word, fish. Fish, period. All right, guys, so there's a couple words left. There's saving, sleeping, boy, and baby. So I want to see if you can make one sentence on your own with those words, all right? All right, you guys did an awesome job. See you tomorrow.